Welcome to Let's Meet Abroad. We are Adi and Mira. This year, we visited one of our favorite countries in the world, Nepal. A couple of years back, we did the Annapurna circuit, and this year, it's finally time for the famous Everest Base Camp trek, and we did it without any guide or porter. Even though our EBC trek didn't have a great start, our upcoming days were more promising. In the last video, we shared with you our journey to the Everest Base Camp. However, the best views of the Everest you'll get when you're climbing the Kalapathar summit. So that's what we did. And after visiting Kalapathar, we had to walk all the way back to Lukla, where the cherry on the top was waiting for us. The scariest flight of our lives. So join us on this amazing adventure. Just when we came back from the Everest Base Camp, Mira started feeling something in her chest that felt like something to worry about.
And Mira started feeling like really crazy pain in her chest. And we were like, okay, it's gonna go. And then we came after dinner to the room and the pain was getting like really bad. She started crying. And then we were really considering, should we call the doctor? Because there's literally a clinic next to us. So we were like, nah, let's see if the pain continues. But like, even for like 20 minutes it was still there. So then we called the doctor. The doctor came in, checked on all the oxygen levels. Oxygen level, everything is fine, but all the ligaments and cartilage in her chest, that's all, they're all like super tight, so that's why they're hurting. The doctor has given her some medicine, so hopefully it gets better. So yeah, we were considering to do Kalapathar tomorrow morning, but yeah, I don't think that's the case, and tomorrow we head back.
Luckily, Mira slept pretty good last night, so the next morning I decided to summit the Kalapathar myself. And just when I was getting ready in the middle of the night, she woke up.
Mira also decided to come.
Oh, this is the first night since Kathmandu that I slept like 4 or 5 hours straight. And oh my god, sleeping does so good for you.
So it is 5:30 in the morning.
The top of the Kalapathar is at 5,644 meters and is the highest point on the Everest Base Camp trek. Getting to this point is not easy, especially after all the walking from the last 8 days.
I think you're doing well.
And you see there, the sun is already shining on those beautiful mountains. It's gonna be so beautiful. Guys, it's a tough hike, and the fact that it's freezing now and we have to go cover at least, I think, 500 meters up. So I think we're gonna end up in 5,600 something. Oh, I hear an avalanche. Oh, it's a big avalanche! Oh my god, guys! Oh my god. You see another clear view of the Everest. Crazy. So Mira, where are you going?
We made it halfway. We have this beautiful view over Everest and the sun is coming behind Everest. It's really pretty. But I'm coming back because they say the view from here is exactly the same as up there. And I have to save some energy, I think. So we have to say goodbye to Mira. She's gonna go back to the base camp and I'll take you up there and see if the view changes or not. And I'm also really curious to see what's behind the thing. But you have to be careful going down. Yeah, I know.
It's really slippery.
And my feet are a bit frozen. No, not a bit. My feet are frozen and my hands are frozen.
Yeah? Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
After walking my toughest 1.5 hours of this entire trek, I finally made it on the top of Kalapathar.
It's no joke. It's a difficult hike, even without like any weights in your backpack. but it's definitely worth it. Like yesterday we went to Everest Base Camp and you could barely see Everest, and from here it's just looks next level. So if you really have a chance, and if you have a choice between to do Everest Base Camp or Kala Patthar, please do Kala Patthar. And the crazy part is there's literally a cliff behind me. So yeah, but yeah, the views from here is just amazing. Like I've never seen anything like this before. Like we are high and we still see so many crazy tall mountains. As you can see, it's literally, the views are next level. But I think I should head back because Amira is probably waiting for me. So yeah. But the good thing is downhill is pretty cool, pretty chill. Just the uphill, it's a bit of a struggle. But yeah, if you're here, oh my god, the views are worth it. And we started probably around 6 o'clock, not at 4 o'clock, because we were not sure if we were gonna do it or not. But yeah, even like if you start early morning, people enjoy completely different scenery, and if you start now, it's like it's actually more comfortable because it's sunny, so you don't have to be struggling with cold. So yeah, but yeah, man, I'm so like speechless with all these mountains, and like in 1 week I would be in a completely different place. It's crazy, insane. So guys, we went somewhere behind that mountain. So imagine how high it would be. Like that's the half point what we are seeing now.
After our little adventure this morning, we started heading back. You must be thinking that the tough part is almost over by now, but that was for sure not the case.
So guys, we are heading back and we are almost 1.5 hours in the trek. The trek this morning was amazing, and when I came to the hotel, Mira was also feeling good, so everything is perfect. But today we have a long day to walk.
We had 3 long days of walking ahead of us. On the first day, we walked from Gorakshep to Periche. The next day from Periche to Namche Bazaar. And on our last day, we finally reached Lukla, hoping that we'll catch a flight to Kathmandu the next morning. And just before reaching to Periche, the weather became super dramatic.
So we are on our last half an hour to the place where we're going, and it's starting to thunder, and Adi is really chilled about it, but I don't know, I don't like it to be in thunder in this area.
It looks so beautiful. Look at this, guys. So misty. Completely different than what we have been watching since whole morning.
This whole area really reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Like this can be really a movie set, I think. Really dark and mysterious.
Oh my god.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Where was it? So we stayed last night in the Edelweiss Hotel, and it's really the best accommodation we have stayed until now.
Let's show you this side. So much bigger room.
So big room, and it's now a bit dirty because of our shoes. But no, it's really nice, and the restaurant area is really cozy. They have really good food. We had a pizza and a set breakfast. Yeah, it really makes you happy after coming from Gorakshep. And yeah, yesterday we were in Gorakshep.
The weather is pretty good. It's a little bit chilly, but the sky is super clear. When we came here yesterday evening, it was actually snowing. So we had some really nice and warm pizza. And yeah, just look around us. It is like right now for us, everything around us, it just looks so normal. But when we go back home and then we look at the photos and videos, then we would realize that, oh my god, like we were in heaven. 14k is not much.
No, normally you would do it in 3 hours, so it means that we are going up again, probably somewhere.
Yeah, in Tengboche.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a nice.
So guys, 7 more hours.
Walking back in the lower altitude was quite relieving. We were enjoying this sunny day in the Himalayas to the fullest because we didn't know when we'll back again.
So we reached to Tengboche and there's a really pretty monastery behind us. And this place is actually probably halfway from Periche to Namche Bazaar.
We just had some lunch, and as it didn't get any better, you see Everest from here. So if you are short of time, just come here, have some lunch on this nice place, and you can see Everest. So cool.
And we have to go downhill.
So we are going down now for like 20 minutes, but this way up here, like we see all the people coming up in this burning sun, I feel so sad for them, so sad. It's shit, this road. Really, I would recommend everyone go through Poortse, because I really think Poortse was not that steep as this one.
It's just mental, guys.
Yes.
But you see these nice flowers. So it's 3 o'clock. We started our walk at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we are hoping that in next an hour and a half, we reach Namche. But yeah, these are few last views of the mountains, what we can get.
It's nice to be on the trees again, and if you breathe, you get air.
Yeah.
Oh, it so makes so much a difference. Crazy.
Yeah. In the mountain, it would just be dry air. Like it was just so weird. What time is it? It's 4:42. So it took us 8.5 hours to come to Namche, but we had an hour break, so probably 7.5 hours of walking, and we are exhausted. And we found a little Airbnb, a little lodge. Look at that room.
The most little room we've had until now.
They said 1,000, but Mira started fighting, so then they came down to 500.
I started negotiating.
After some nice and warm breakfast, we prepared ourselves for the last day of the EDC trek.
And the part we are going to walk today from Namche to Lukla, we already did, of course. But I was so sick back then that I don't really remember anything. So it's going to be all new.
This is our last suspension bridge walk, and yeah, we're gonna miss it so much, and hopefully we'll be back really soon. So yeah, maybe, because there's so many things to explore in this area. But yeah, it's nice and fresh in the morning, barely anybody on the trail. The sun is really nice shining on us, and yeah, we're really gonna miss it. It's just such a magical place.
It was just another beautiful walking day. We are feeling so proud to accomplish this amazing adventure, and we are also grateful that we didn't come back with any serious injury.
So we are in our last hours of the trek, and the last hours are the hardest, I think.
We're doing this walk since day before yesterday, the long walks, and oh, it's never ending, and we are tired. All our bodies is really exhausted, and we still have maybe an hour and a half to go. So yeah, that's the story right now, and it's getting warm, which is okay. It's sort of making us more thirsty. But yeah, not complaining. It's better than being in freezing cold. So these donkeys are on a strike. And here's going through.
So we just checked in our accommodation in Lukla. And it's the basic, of course, but it has a hot shower. Wow, after maybe a week of no shower, we'll have a nice shower tonight. But I think everything will get wet, right?
Well, it's fine. From tomorrow on, no more walking. And initially we had a 10 o'clock flight, so we sort of rescheduled it to 9:20. Because if you're flying from Lukla to Kathmandu, Kathmandu to Lukla, it's highly recommended to get the earliest flight possible. But the weather from past few days has been pretty good, so all the flights are going. So we're just hoping on the weather that if it stays clear, we can fly tomorrow. If no, then we're gonna have plan B, so you would know. So stay tuned. Today we are in Lukla and we'll probably be flying in the next couple of hours. And the weather is clear, the sky is clear, there's a little bit of mist. But yeah, we're just hoping for the best. So now we just had some nice breakfast and we go to our place where we're staying, which is called Lama Hotel. And we're gonna pack our bags, go to the airport and just hope that our flight goes on time, or it just goes. I don't care about on time.
We headed to the airport with not much expectation.
So guys, we were told that our flights would go at 9:20 and right now, what's the time, Mira?
It is 9:20.
And we have no news of what's gonna happen with our flights. There's nobody at the counter, so yeah.
Just waiting here, and it's really like if they just give a little bit of information, then you know, like, can we even spend some time somewhere else, because it's pretty not really cozy here.
And there's nobody just there at any of the counters, and there's no board that how long your flight's gonna take, nothing. So yeah. But the good part is flights are going. Like we see some other companies' flights, they are leaving. So. Excuse me, what time is our flight going?
Can I have your passport, please?
What time is our flight going?
Never endless waiting.
No.
What? Might be our plane.
After a couple of hours of waiting, our plane was there, and it turned out to be the scariest flight of our lives.
Yeah, it's the most dangerous airport plane on the world. So
yeah, we'll see. That's Mira's bag. Oh. Mind your head, Mira.
Yeah, I will bump my head for sure. Oh, you see the pilot?
It will take more time because of the wind. We need to wait here.
Oh.
Oh, it's going fast.
In the video, it's hard to tell, but it literally felt like you're on a roller coaster. The only difference, it was a ride not connected to any rails.
Guys, it's scary. Ooh. It's scary, guys. It's scary.
It's not nice. But the views are amazing. Wow.
Mira is almost about to throw up.
No.
Luckily, after 40 minutes, we started to see outskirts of Kathmandu. That was quite a relief.
Guys, here we are landing. Let's see how smooth it goes.
I prefer helicopter or plane now. For sure helicopter, like it's really scary. It's you really feel like you're just in this box, which you just have to trust and over. And you also see the pilots. So you see the pilots like so many things, non-stop. Like, oh, is it a good sign or?
And that brings us to the end of this amazing hiking adventure. We really appreciate your support along our journey. Soon we'll make a complete guide for our Everest Base Camp trek. So stay tuned and please subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you in our next adventure.